Welcome back, folks. MACT here at MACT Garage, and we have our gear lube testing series that we did. We did test a bunch of gear lubes. I think there's a half a dozen of them, and I did the top three already, and why not do the bottom of the barrel, right? Let's see who made the bottom, and that way we can learn what not to put in our RDUs, PTUs of any Ford vehicle that you're running, so that you don't cause extensive damage or anything else from poor gear lubes. But again, this is all based off of data for the amount of cleaners, dispersants, detergents, and anti-wear additives that are present in these tests. So it is purely rationally based on data. And we also do have some real-world tests that have been conducted to show what the wear is, and so far the top one's performing well. We don't know exactly what's going on with these bottom ones, but based on some faulty PTUs, we do know that the PTU fluid Ford says is a lifetime fluid is not true. That's right, it is not a lifetime fluid, folks. So if anybody tells you it is, they are being very, very untruthful to you, because it does die, and that means you have a dead PTU or RDU on your hands, and we don't want that. So change it about every 10,000 miles and you will be fine. But this is not a PTU thing, this is a gear lube thing. So let's go ahead and find out what the bottom three are. And starting out third from the bottom, we have the Motorcraft. That's right, the Motorcraft gear lube came in at third from the bottom, and it is some pricey stuff too, folks. Out of all of them we tested, it is the most expensive gear lube you could buy at $21.99 from the Ford dealership. Yeah, they got gold there, don't they? Then the next one, second from the bottom, is the Master Pro from Oreilly. That came in at $12.49. Yeah, and it is not the cheapest either. That's amazing, isn't it? And then here's one that you all may have heard and recognize the name, but it is by far the worst one, and it is the last one in the bottom of the gear lube barrel, and that is Lucas Gear Oil. These are all synthetic gear lubes, folks, and Lucas is apparently driving itself based on name and not quality. So we came in at $11.97. It was by far the cheapest gear lube, but it is also by far the worst performer is in the data that we collected. So cheap means cheap in this case, and it's really sad that Lucas has dived this low, because we all associated them with a name brand, and that is not so. So it's all marketing, folks. Again, that marketing thing gets you every time. But in this case, we're looking at it, and the Motorcraft did perform pretty well. They also had the most boron and the most phosphorus in their oil, and that is virtually all the additive that was in their gear lube. That's it, folks. Compared to the top runners, that is it. Nothing else. This is bottom of the barrel stuff. They didn't put any additives in it at all. Nothing other than those two. And that wasn't even very much on top of that. The Master Pro, it did even worse. It only had a little bit of boron in it, and then the magnesium was very low. And then the Lucas Gear Oil was exceptionally low on that one too, and was not causing any good wear as far as anything goes there. So the Lucas is definitely bottom of the barrel, and we don't want to have to deal with those three. So I would avoid these based on these results, and that's why I made this video, to tell you, don't do it, folks. Stay away from the counter. Back away, and don't get these gear lubes. Go to buy the best, because you need the best, and it saves you a big expense later. And this is MACT, and of course this is MACT Garage Gear Lube series, and this is what the bottom of the barrel contains, and it's not a pretty sight. But remember, YouTube, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and also SoundCloud. Listen to the SoundCloud videos, and you will also find that they are very helpful while you're driving. And CB has been a big part of this too with me. I guess she's photobombing me on this one, and I'll just let this one go unedited so you guys can see her in all her glory. But remember, my feet at the floor today, and I'm having a great day. and I want you all to have a great day too. Kevin Messner's got his Band of One playing music for me, and he has stickers also. And last but not least, Mercy Girl's got a couple of one-liners for you. But this is the end of the Gear Lube series, and I want you all to have a great day.